What's up, YouTube? This is Aim for Survival, and we got the man, the myth, the legend. We've got Buell from Fiocchi. How are you doing, buddy?
How you doing, man? Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Oh, no. What's up, YouTube? This is Aim for Survival, and we got the man, the myth, the legend. We've got Buell from Fiocchi. How are you doing, buddy?
How you doing, man? Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Oh, no. Honor's all ours. Yeah. Honor's all mine. However you say it, guys. But anyways, I've been down here at Tactical Response running Fiocchi ammo for 6 days straight, and I'm here for another 2 days. And I've been pushing this ammo to its limits. I'm talking about my gear is eating it up. It's awesome. Now, the magazine has failed on me one time. I've not had one jam, nothing, no squib ammo, no problems with it. It's dead on accurate, and I'm pushing it. It's the 124 grain 9mm ammo. I bought a box of 1,000 and got a damn good deal on it, man.
Nice.
So Buell, what is your favorite gun? Like, what is your favorite ammo, favorite gun combination?
So currently if I have a favorite, right? My favorite is probably the one I have on me the most, which is my Glock 19. And I have our 124 grain XCP rounds loaded in that. So that's what I have with me all day, every day. And then I have a Spikes tactical rifle. AR-15, and I keep that loaded with 77 grain open tip match is what I put in there. Or sometimes I use our 50 grain VMAX load, especially indoors, and because I live in the city, that has a lot less chance for over penetration.
So that's a really good topic to bring up. There's multiple kinds of ammo depending on what you want, what you need, guys. If you want to shoot through a car, they got it. If you want it to stop in the wall, hey, there you go. And I bet they got something that you can shoot a burglar hiding behind a refrigerator in your neighbor's house if you need it. Just talk to this guy right here, or check them out. Ammo Supply Warehouse is where I got the Fiocchi ammo from. Yeah, very good dudes. Speaking of shout outs, this man right here helped me figure out my new rig, a new carry system. I showed up with a poor setup. It was my winter setup, and it was what I had, so it's what I ran because I brought it. Let me go ahead and show you a little bit about what we upgraded. Okay, it was no surprise that when we came down here to Camden, I was running an external holster. Guys, this just won't do. It draws too much attention, don't you agree?
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of outside the waistband unless I'm like in full kit and it's like civil unrest, like 100%,
oh yeah,
condition black. Like, what are we doing here? Other than that, I like to keep it inside the waistband, keep it concealed. So
look in here. As you see, I've got some mag pouches on the outside here. No big deal. But the thing is, you don't see this. What I have is an NSR appendix carry holster, and I love it. I will never go back. You wouldn't have seen it if I hadn't told you, and this shirt print's pretty bad. So as you can see, boom, boom, not much problem. We ain't gonna mess with the camera too much. Have you seen his? I don't see his. Boom. Guys,
I got my mag and my gun there, NSR C1 and a C mag. The most comfortable appendix holster I've ever used too. And you probably have this too. I know I do, and some of you out there have this. I have a box of holsters at home that I've bought over the years that didn't work out. I didn't like them. Now, everyone that I love that carries a gun carries an NSR holster. They're top notch, man. I can't recommend them enough.
And he ain't kidding. I spent 6 days training with some of his family, and buddy, they're set up. These NSR holsters are something you need to look at. This one's made of, I believe, a Codex, isn't it?
Yep.
Definitely a good Codex. A nice single point, but they also have a dual retention system here. Different setups. Check them out at NSR. But just moving down the list, guys, I also got a new belt. Now Austin, he'll know who he is if he ever sees this. Austin pointed me to SOE. These guys are badasses. I've got a daily carry with a Cobra buckle. Guys, best gun belt I've ever bought. I don't really see myself wearing anything other than this from now on. Just perfect, low profile, discreet. It wasn't for my med pack. On the back, I wouldn't look near as weird. What are you running? SOE?
SOE.
It's the only way to go now.
Weird.
No, I thought we're twins, right?
Also,
he's a pretty twin.
Everything from these two companies we're talking about now is 100% made in the USA by Americans, so that's awesome.
Yeah, and we love American products. We might play around and train with other things, but when it comes to what you're going to use, you're going to want something built here, something that can be fixed here or replaced here, guys. You can help out Americans. Yep. And that's the way we went. All right, next up, we actually have a funny story from our time training. I took to the fight down here, guys. This was intense. I was not ready for the adrenaline dump. I'm telling you, you think you know what you're going to do. You could tell yourself all day long, you know what you're going to do. You don't. You don't know what's going to go wrong in that moment. You don't know what disadvantages you could have, or you might give up. So come down here and take the fight. But with that, we got a funny story, and I got branded with a new nickname.
So just to touch on that, the fight is a force-on-force class. So the way it works is tactical response has a certain number of students, and they have a certain number of role players, and the role players will run scenarios for the students, and then basically it's the closest thing you can get to a real gunfight without needing a lawyer, you know, medical bills, yeah, all this stuff. So he's going through the fight, and I was role playing, and in one of the scenarios he goes to draw his gun, and he got it hung up in his shirt, and he started, you know, wrestling with it, and he started losing all of his stuff. His wallet fell out, tape, medical, I mean, everything he owned basically was on the ground.
So what do we call that? What do we call that?
I called him yard sale.
So I said, it was a yard sale.
Yeah, I said he's having a yard sale, so now everybody around here calls him yard sale, and he got a new nickname. But you know, usually one time I'm here, or at least one time while I'm here, each time I'm here, someone gets a new nickname. Last time I gave a gentleman the nickname Bitcoin, and now that's on his like name tapes and everything.
Hell yeah.
That's what everyone calls him.
I had breakfast with Bitcoin this morning.
Yeah,
I really did.
So,
Mentioning that, what really happened, and now you got to come here to train with an open mind. And to that, when you meet somebody that is on a level above you, you take advice, okay? And I went from doing fighting pistol with an external holster to day one running an appendix. And how did I do it? How did I provide an open mind? Well, I ran it that way. I didn't run what I was comfortable with. I practiced and I trained the way I'm going to fight. And what had really happened was I set up an external holster, and then I put a dual mag pouch with just one magazine in my left pocket. The drill had me start with my wallet out, so I fucked the wallet, right? Fuck the wallet. I reached in to grab that extra mag, ripped everything out of that side pocket. Now, yeah, shit went everywhere. I mean, dude, it was a safety hazard, just like everything went everywhere, and the yard sale it was.
And to be fair to him, me and the other role player that were in that scenario that were attacking him lit his ass up. So it was like we came at him in a situation that you never want to find yourself in, and really put the stress on him. And you know, if you've never been in it, then you can't really, you definitely can't criticize, and you really can't understand the level of adrenaline that you get in those scenarios. So,
well, hey, the one thing was they teach many scenarios, not just how to fight. What I should have done was avoided that situation. It was possible. Yeah. It was possible from the get-go, and I ended up giving up the wallet anyways, guys. It wasn't worth getting in a fight for. So we're not promoting a gunfight. Come down here and see what we're talking about. Just do it for the adrenaline rush. I mean, oh my God, it was awesome, man.
And to that point, you know, a principle that I live by and that they teach here at Tactical Response is that we never use our gun to take a life. We only use our guns to save a life, and we never want to shoot people over property. I can guarantee you that you don't have enough money in your wallet to pay for the lawyer and all the headache for your family and all that stuff that it's going to cost you if you ever have to, you know, skin that smoke wagon and get to work. So we don't shoot people over property, and we only pull our gun to save a life, never to take a life. That's important.
But it's also good to have training. That's a big thing. Have training so you can tell the difference. Know whether you can use it or whether you need to train more before you carry. If you're going to carry, you need to train. Let's see here. All right, I'm moving around just a little bit, but I also want to get back on topic now. When I first found Fiocchi, I didn't know Buell. I met Buell down here, guys. He is amazing. He's an amazing shooter. He's also an amazing team member, guys. He really looks out for the guys like us. And truly, when I found Fiocchi, it was an ammo that was recommended by the Tactical Response team. And it was a damn good price. I really cussed. I mean, it really was. I was thinking I was going to buy 20 rounds of ammo a piece. Now, Buell will definitely know a lot more about the company. So, what would you like to tell me?
So, a little bit about us. We are actually the oldest ammunition manufacturer in the world. We started in 1876 in a little town in northern Italy. In 1983, we brought a faction here to America. We call it Fiocchi USA. That's actually who I work for. Fiocchi USA. We've been producing ammunition here in the United States since 1984. So that's a big deal. We make a lot of our products right here in the United States. We put over 150 Americans to work every day, including me. So I appreciate the support. You know what I mean? It keeps me fed and all that stuff. We have a full product range, over 430 different products and different loadings, and we make everything from 22 long rifle up to 300 Win Mag, all the pistol you could want, 25 all the way up to 44 Magnum, and any shotgun shell your heart could imagine or desire.
We saw a lot about the shotgun shells today. If you see my trifecta video, or not the trifecta, the Alumni weekend video, it's just a real short recap of some of the things that happened. We had a discussion, and the Fiocchi ammo was the one that was the favorite. It was the instructor's favorite ammo. I believe it was a nickel-plated double-aught buck shell, and this is new to the market because it reduces those random patterns. I'm talking about, so your gun will be reliable, much safer if you train with it.
So on a buckshot pellet, you usually have 9 pellets of double-aught buck in a shotgun shell, and often they're lead balls, and if the lead is not protected, it will deform during. 3 things will cause deformation, or can cause deformation. Either ignition, the initial punch. So imagine going from 0 to 1,300 feet per second, or 1,350 feet per second in an instant. Like, that's a lot of punch, right? Like a drag car or something like that, like G-force.
You're just stuck.
That can deform lead. Bouncing down the barrel, as it goes down the barrel, can deform that lead. Or hitting each other, like the balls hitting each other, can deform the lead. And when the lead gets deformed, when it hits the air, it wants to go whoop, whoop, and then you have a bigger pattern. It's less predictable. And you don't know exactly where your shot is going to go. So we nickel plate those lead balls, and that makes it much harder, so that you don't get that deformation. You have a much more consistent and nicer pattern.
Alright, in case you don't know, get a slingshot, get a crooked rock, shoot that sucker, see if it don't go straight. He's saying these will go straight. During all these high pressure conditions, high heat conditions, fast speed conditions, these rounds hit their target. Well, without going on too much further, I'd like to go ahead and thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
He's being polite now, guys. You gotta watch him. He'll bust out them chops. Anyways, guys, this is Aim for Survival. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you haven't already, I'd like you to smash your like button. I'd like to comment down below and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, guys, stay safe.